Dale Valor back again,
We're
looking
up.
for money. How's it going, bro?
Oh, exhausted. I didn't really sleep last night, so pretty tired.
Yeah,
But whatever. World don't stop spinning because I'm tired. So,
it doesn't, unfortunately.
uh, yeah. So, uh, question about the graph here. So, I checked out the link and everything for that. And if I remember correctly, it was like a 30-day free trial or something like that. I didn't want to get it until I was like ready to start using it because I didn't want to burn 3 days. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Um, well, I guess two questions. One, they lay out a bunch of different options in terms of uh, what you can get, and I wasn't sure which one was the best or the optimal or whatever option to that. Second question is there some type of tutorial as to what how to operate on this, like how to use the functions of it and whatnot.
Is there a tutorial on how to use the function? There's no yes, there is actually. It's on YouTube. Um, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Share and then Dale Fowler.
Because that's
Uh,
like the biggest part of a lot of this stuff for me, since I'm not all that tech savvy, is it takes me a while to kind of like get it down. You know what I mean? And so I don't want to use up a bunch of free days messing with it. You know what I'm saying? When I could just kind of like look at the tutorial and get a pretty basic understanding of what I'm doing.
yeah, I get that. That makes total sense.
So which of the options is the best one to get? There he
Um,
is. What's up, man?
Stock
What's
trader, that's
up?
called ambiguous. He's trying
What's
to,
up?
what's up?
How we doing, boys?
Good. Just waiting on this market
Yeah,
to pay the bills.
I know. Dale, what do you think so far?
It's coming together, starting to get it a little bit.
Nice.
Um, Daquan uses terrible examples for stuff, but we got it figured out.
I watched him squirm a little bit on that call yesterday.
Man, he was talking about the iPhone. He didn't get shit till we started talking about Pokemon cards. That's what anything I was explaining to Dale, I was gotta use Pokemon. That's what it is.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, it's easy to I think once you start trading with it, it's easier to understand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an experiential learner, so I need to be doing something in order to learn. It's very
I'm
hard
like
for
that
me
too.
to, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
So but yeah, you can practice with fake money. You
Right.
can use a paper account, which is what I always recommend to my students. Like use a paper account to get started, and then this way, if you fuck up, it's not a big deal because it's
Mm-hmm.
fake money.
Yeah. I
So
got you.
yeah, like so right now, what we're looking at is market is falling. We've got quantum sentiment bearish. We've got flow status clear for the bears, but market is in magnet mode. So what that means is we are not going to chase this dip because the market overall is not looking for extended moves. It's actually looking to remain in a tight range. That's what magnet mode means. So do you see that white line on the chart? There's going to be that green line, that red line, and then in between the green and red line, there's a white line.
Mm-hmm.
That's ultimately where we believe price is going to end up later in the day, right? So right now we've got this big fall, and we even had the sell signal come on the quantum flow. So the first time it tried to break down, it reverted back to the white line. The second time it tried to break down, now this time there's more follow through, but as long as market is in magnet mode, I don't like going short on these breakdowns. So instead, I look at them as potential dip buying opportunities, but we need to see the market form a base first before we get long for the move back to that wide line. So the theme of this week has been basically the shakeout. So if you look at the daily chart for NQ, we've had the market constantly, go up and down, stay in this range, and then close at high of day each time, right? But then during the day, they like to drag it down and do the shakeout. So the question is this the real shakeout, or is this the real breakdown, or is this another shakeout? So what we want to look for in terms of dip buying opportunities is we want to take a look at what happens on the chart with the quantum sentiment candles. So right now, the quantum sentiment candles are blood red. So we don't want to touch this right now because there's no bottom in sight. We've got everything aside from magnet mode telling us shorts. See, right now, and what I was telling to Quan is normally the way I like to play magnet mode days is I wait for bear target 2, and then that's normally where the market tries to put in a little bit of a bottom. So right around here is normally where the market likes to put in a little bit of a bottom. So if you went long here, I just took a few longs just to test the waters. This is normally where we would see a little bit of a bounce. So right here, we're going to bounce probably back to bear target 1, which is 25,475. And then from there, we'll see if we get enough momentum to suck this back up, because the market, just to give you some context about what's going on in the market right now, the Federal Reserve just turned on the money printer yesterday. So they're buying a ton of treasuries in response to cutting rates and a lot of pressure from the current administration to pump the market as high as possible. So right now, going short, you're betting against the Fed, and it's kind of a dumb move. So right now, my longs are printing. We're up big. We're pushing up here towards bear target 1. And then this would be a good spot to start taking some profits. And then we're really going to try and get at least a move to that red dotted line. And then we're going to be all out of the trade once it hits that red dotted line. So that's going to be one way to play it. The other way, a more aggressive way, is we play until we hit the white line. But the safest in terms of risk to reward is a move back to the red line once we hit bear target 2. Now, let's say I'm totally wrong. The market just wants to absolutely die today. Well, then if that's the case, the stop loss is going to be below bear target 2. So basically, we're going to put our stop at break even. And if market decides to crumble today, then there's nothing we can do about it. So right now, we've got a base going. Market looks like it wants to, recover. But we want to look at bigger time frames as well and see what the market has done in the past. So if we look at the 30-minute time frame, we see that yesterday the low was at 25,391. So we know that a lot of people have their stop losses at that level. So as long as price stays above bear target 2, we're good. If price starts to break below bear target 2, then it's probably going to go for a liquidity sweep and target this 25,390 level. Do I think that's going to happen today? No, I don't. There's a lot
Probably can't use words like liquidity sweep.
Liquidity sweep is basically like, so like there are going to be obvious levels in the market where people place their stops.
So to show you what that would be is like right here. This is like where the liquidity would be, where people would place their stops. Actually, it would be right here, and these wicks would take out those stops.
It's normally the bottom of the wick. Normally the bottom of the wick is where the liquidity is. So the very bottom of the wick, especially
Okay.
if you have equal lows on the wicks, that's going to be where the
Right.
liquidity is resting. So that's probably, if we break below bear target 2, then that's probably where we're going to get, the algorithm is going to try and target the liquidity there to get everyone's stops activated so that institutions can step in and start collecting liquidity for a move to the upside, which has been the theme of every single day this week. It's all been one big fake out, collect liquidity, push market up, push it down, collect liquidity, push market up, right? So that is what we're looking at today. So far, I got in my longs at 25,440. and we're looking for a move up to 25,522. So as long as price stays above 25,410, we're chilling.
You wanna explain like the topical stuff of like prop firms and like how much it costs to like get in and everything like that?
Yeah, so basically the thing with the prop
You could explain
firms,
it in your way, in case it makes so you can say it differently than how I say it.
yeah, okay, no problem. So basically the way it works with prop firms is they give you the ability to trade their money. And there's two ways that they allow you to do this. The first way is through an evaluation. These are normally cheaper accounts. So if you buy, let's say, like a $50 account, they give you the ability to demonstrate how good you are at trading. If instead if instead you buy a direct account, it's going to be like $500, but you don't have to pass an evaluation and you can immediately start trading their funds. What's the catch? The catch is that you can't lose more than a certain amount on that account, or else the account gets deactivated. So you're never really playing with a $150,000 account in terms of being able to lose the whole thing. You're only given, I think, $6,000 worth of leeway in a $150,000 direct account. After that, they turn off your account and you're not allowed to play anymore. So that's, most people were like, what's the catch? Why would anyone, give just some random person the ability to trade 150,000 of their own money? Well, this is their response to that. Then the way they manage risk is they don't really let you play with real money, even in the beginning of the direct account. Once you make a certain amount of money with them, then they start allowing those numbers to be real for them. In the meantime, they'll pay you for your progress. But until then, so right here, look, we have the sweep below, bear target two. So it's looking like they might actually target that liquidity. So we want to have a tight stop here because they're targeting that liquidity. So this is basically the spot where we need to see what the big game plan is, if they're going to go for the kill and sweep that liquidity, or if this is just a double bottom. So far we're respecting the previous low of 25,410. So we're still good. But if we take out that low of 25,410, then we know that they're probably targeting these equal lows on the 30-minute chart. But overall, today it's a nothing burger because volatility is still suppressed, and we don't really see any real reason for the market to completely collapse yet. So we're going to see right here, if it takes out this low, we're going to reposition, get out, and then see the liquidity sweep of that 25,390 level. And then from there, we would go long again. But it looks like so far they're defending this level, which is a good sign.
Also, on the other hand, if I had took this trade, I would have risked 290 to make 892. Wouldn't have been bad.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing is like with probability based strategies, there's always going to be the woulda, coulda, shoulda effect of, well, look, this time it played out like this, right? And that's a very slippery slope because then you go, oh, well, that time it played out like this. So moving forward, every time market is in magnet mode, I'm going to disregard that and just go short on the sell signal. But the reality is, when you backtest that decision over the past 15 years, more often than not, it doesn't work out. So look here, now we have this big bounce, and this is actually a good time to start sizing up on our position and increasing our long exposure because now we have a pretty good understanding of where the base is put in, and it's still early in the day. And if they really wanted to take out that low, they probably would have done it by now. So the main area that we're watching for risk off behavior is going to be 25,410. As long as we hold above 25,410, then longs are good. As long as we hold above bear target two, longs are good, right? So days like today, a little trickier to play because it's not a straightforward breakout breakdown day. It's really just a market balancing day where the market really just wants to find its way back to a very specific spot on the chart. So right now we're at 25,439. And then one of the other tools that we use in our Discord that our members get for free is something called Market Tide. So Market Tide is a tool that we get as a result of our collaboration with a company called Unusual Whales. And Market Tide tells you what the premiums are for calls versus puts. So right now, Market Tide shows that put premiums are elevated and call premiums are suppressed. But if we look at the Market Tide for QQQ specifically, which is NQ, then we notice that there's actually a bounce in the Market Tide for the call premiums right around this level. So that means whales are stepping in and they want to buy this level. And put premiums are starting to drop at this level. So overall market, bearish. QQQ, on the other hand, starting to look like some support is
Can
coming
you have
from
access to
the.
that? Can I show that? Because
Yeah,
that's
so you would
good.
just go to our Discord, and then you would put / net flow, and then QQQ. And then you would get the net flow or market tide for that security.
Um, Discord, huh? My best friend.
Discord is where everything happens here, especially in trading land. So right now we've got a bounce. We're really
I got
holding
in on this,
above.
by the way. So, and for everybody to know as well, I don't know why it's not showing it, but I put in a bracket order, so I'm risking 135 if it hits the stop loss of 25,410, and then the reward would be uh I think it was 435 if it hits this red line.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty solid. It's a pretty obvious setup. Um, as long as we hold above that bear target two, then we're good. We start breaking below that bear target two, and volatility can start to pick up. So right now we have call premiums dropping, and we have put premiums rising on the market tide. So right here we have a market sell. We would have gone stopped out. We just got swept on that. So out of the position right here. And now we're going to wait for the bigger move that looks like it's forming that wants to take out 25,390. So here we are at 25,390. And we're going to wait to see what kind of action happens there. If you look at market tide, let me see, how do I flip my screen? If you look at market tide, you'll see here, you'll see that we have put premiums up, call premiums dropping, right? But on the Qs, we have put premiums up and call premiums were bouncing and now they're pushing down. So this is a moment of uncertainty and we want to kind of sit on our hands before we decide to make a move to buy this dip. Now, if market decides to go and retrace and reclaim bear target two, then we get back in for that move, right? So it's all about being fast, keeping the losses really small, and then repositioning on the updated movements of the market. So this is
What's up,
normally
Fact?
what's that?
I was saying what's up to the other guest.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Facts,
so this is
go on.
tracks or facts.
Facts with the Z.
Oh, nice. He's got the lion.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a close friend of mine actually. We grew up together.
Oh, nice.
Maybe he's a little shy.
See what's going on in the overall market. So we've got a breakdown on Nvidia, Tesla, and Netflix. So for those of you that like long-term investing and like longer term plays, hey King James,
James looking sexy in the back.
How we doing?
The
Oh,
camera's on. Yeah, yeah. He's like, oh, you can see him.
Yeah, so notice now market breaking down, 410 level was taken out. So no reason to be in longs right now. We lost that support. We had a clear line in the sand. We just got that level taken out. And now we're about to test. Now we are testing one of the most important levels from yesterday, which is this 390 level. So I like this level for some activity. Boom. So we just swept that 390 level, and now market is deciding what it wants to do next. So here we have a bigger breakdown. And now is the moment of truth. Do we recover here, bounce back over 25,400, or is today the day where we truly break down in the market? So right now, even though we are in magnet mode, there's no reason really to be long just yet because all of the sentiment candles are blood red. So we are waiting to see some sort of difference in the sentiment candles from blood red to more of like an orange to give us that confirmation that, hey, something might change here shortly. But very big dump here on NQ and definitely catching a lot of people off guard today. Because yesterday the market closed incredibly strong, and now today we have yet another sweep of the lows. My guess is that we're going to bottom soon, but we have no way of knowing exactly where until we see some sort of reversal pattern.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, we broke way down the below this line. Liquidity is gone. Hopefully, we start bouncing.
we're bouncing right now. Let's see if we get that bounce back above 390. That's the main level on watch. One thing is for sure, this whole week has been just one enormous liquidity sweep, one after the next, of just shaking out the market over and over again, rinse and repeat. So normally when you have these types of moves, they're getting ready for a larger move. Could be to the upside, could be to the downside.
I think it's gonna be to the upside. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. And James, how's trading been for you recently?
Uh, I haven't been doing anything.
Okay, cool. Do you know what's going on or what we're doing right now?
No.
All
I,
right.
I see you reading the market, but no, other than that.
Yeah. So to give you a better understanding, I'm gonna like go a bit wide. So where I was splitting to Dale yesterday, while the market falls. Um, what we're doing is we're using prop firms to make capital, and the idea here is to, well, what I'm doing is I'm using $500 of capital of actual like money to get a $8,000 return. And the way I'm doing that is by utilizing what's called prop firms.
Okay.
What a prop firm is they say, hey, there's a lot of traders who want to make money, but you need a good amount of capital to make money so that is worth it for the trader. So what they do is you pay them a fee and they give you an account of simulated funds. So as an example, people can pay $200 to get a $50,000 trading account. And now the only catch with that is that you have to make 10% of profit before you lose 6% of loss in your trading account. If you lose the 6%, let's say the account goes from 50,000 to uh fit 45,000 or whatever. You don't have to pay that money back. You just don't get you just the money you spent is gone. Basically, $200 you spent is now the company's. Now, if you make 10% on the other side and you made 5,000, 50,000, $55,000 in the account, you get to keep 90% of the profit you made. So the $200 you spent turns into um
4,500.
of profit. Exactly.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So and when it comes to trading, there's three parts, there's three fundamentals I was going over with Dale. It's psychology, so you don't end up doing like stupid bad stuff and making bad decisions. And then it's risk to reward strategy, which is you know exactly if you get in this trade, you're risking this amount of money to get this amount of return. And the way you can feel comfortable with doing that is with a strategy. Now, this what we have in front of us is the strategy, and it's proven to work 70 to 80% of the time. So let's say the example I was showing earlier is let's say I took this trade, right? A lot of times we don't see it run past bear target 5, but sometimes it happens. Usually 3 to 4 is like a strong likelihood.
Okay.
And if I took this trade, everything below this, you see this red line right here on my screen?
Yes.
Everything below this red line means sell. So because say that again? I didn't
I
hear you.
understand now.
Okay. Everything behind this red line means sell. So the moment I saw this red line get hit, what I'm supposed to do is put in a sell order and then put my stop loss right here where it says bear stop loss. So I'm risking $200, $207, and I'm supposed to put my take profit to get about 3 times that. So it's supposed to be around $600 of profit, which is um in between profit target 2 and 3. What I like to do is I like to usually go for profit target 3, and then once it hits 2, I move my once we're like beyond this profit, once price is below this number, I like to move my stop loss up a little bit. But if I did take this trade, I would have risked $207 to make 811.
Okay.
That's pretty much like it in a nutshell. Like whenever you do start trading or you get on, like I'll show you the examples of like how much you're supposed to risk per trade on your account. But yeah, that's just pretty much what we do. And then over time, because you're winning 70 to 80% of the time, there's gonna be times when you take a loss. So you're gonna have to manage that. Like what Captain was saying earlier, maybe like this was just a fake out and it would have went up and we would have lost $207. That's okay because 30% of the time you might lose $207, but 70% of the time you're gonna make 811. And you can definitely tell you're gonna make more money as long as you follow the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
No, I think the guy who created this indicator did a very good job at
Yeah.
simplifying.
Yeah, absolutely. Simple is good.
Simple is so good. Yeah, it's duplicatable. So what my goal and his goal is to help people like create a side income and also to like get rid of like their nine to five and
So,
outpace it.
by the way,
So
that person is me, obviously.
leave it for the mystery, bro.
Reporting for duty. Yeah, so just looking at the chart right here, we've reclaimed over 25,324, which was a pretty important line in the sand that I drew as well. If we can reclaim above 25,400, then this could be another shakeout for the day. Is that a cat?
Yes.
Beautiful. What's his or her name?
Her name is Lola.
Beautiful, beautiful. It's important to have pets around during the trading process. I'm currently visiting my parents, hence the environment I'm in. But Back at home, I got two dogs, and
Oh, nice.
they're great emotional companions during the trading day. Yeah, Lola. Yep, so we've got a nice bounce, and we got quantum sentiment candles changing color here. So now we've got sentiment.
Explain that. What's that?
Yeah, so basically the way the candle, I coded something for the candles so that when there's some strength returning to the markets, the candle colors are going to shift from this dark blood red to kind of this like orangey color. And then if there's even more strength that comes to the markets, the candles will turn like a green color and then a bright green color.
So strength is only going up. It's green.
Correct. Correct. So right now, here we go again, retracing back down. Um, let's take a look at some larger time frames here. Is this where we catch? That is the question. Is this where we catch? Very possible, but we will see with time. So here we have, we definitely have a bottoming process going on here. As long as we hold above 25,295, we break below that, then it could get really messy. Now, sometimes what happens is they wick it below that and then they push it up. But right now, we just got to take it on a candle by candle basis. But all we know is right now, market is still in magnet mode. So I'm not expecting an all day push to the downside. I am expecting an eventual recovery. But we just don't know when that recovery is going to happen. Overall, market is really crazy environment this week. Very unpredictable environment. So we just have to we have to trade what's in front of us. We don't predict. We just trade what's directly in front of us.
You're gonna scare them off saying no, bro.
What's that?
So you're gonna scare them away.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is though. It is tough. So you just gotta have a strategy and a plan.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean there are times when the market is easy and there are times when the market is tough, right? And that's just the reality of trading. Right now, the market is in a consolidative period, and there have been a lot of fake outs. If you look at the daily chart for the Nasdaq, every single day has been a fake out. Every single one. So, for traders that don't have a system that visually shows them what to do next, that can be very discouraging. So look, right here, looks like we're definitely going to bounce hard. So this is a great place to start looking at longs with a tight stop underneath low of day. So we've got sentiments candles turning orange. This tells us that
My
strength is
candle
returning.
isn't turning orange though. I think that's what I was saying before. And I did update it.
If you go to your settings table and you go to where it says activate sentiment candles, is that turned on or off?
Inputs or style. Yes, it's turned on.
Okay,
Quantum.
cool. And are you on the 1 minute chart?
What? Yeah,
Let me see your screen.
it's showing.
Oh, okay, let me see. Do you have any other indicators on your screen right now?
No,
Okay.
it's off.
I would restart TradingView. It might just be like something that you need to refresh because it's working for all of our other members. So it's probably just something like a user side issue.
Okay. Stop my share. Come over here. X. Close all. And then trading view. Share. Bada bing. All right, yeah, it's orange. You're right.
Nice.
It's like orangish.
Yeah. So now, what we want to see is the market tide start reversing. So far, market tide is not responding. What we eventually want to see is some sort of response in the market tide, which can be accessed on our Discord, that shows the flows of the call contracts or bullish contracts pushing up. So this is independent of price, right? It's what's being calculated in the options market while the market is doing its thing. And normally there's some clues left behind when we have shifts in market tide. So right now, looking at market tide for the S&P, and it looks like the call premiums are starting to bottom. And that makes sense. Look, we now have our very first green sentiment candle starting to form on NQ. I just saw a flash of green. So any minute now, we're going to have some very bullish sentiment returning to the chart, and that's going to
So
be even more confirmation.
where would you get in at?
This is a good level right here. Um,
So back to red.
yeah, this is a good level right here. Do we get all the way back to red? I don't know, but we probably have a little bit of a retrace very soon.
So probably four is good to get in on. Bear target four.
Yeah, bear target 4 with a very tight stop, and just be prepared to stop out, like today just might be one of those days. The market doesn't want to comply, and you can't fight it. You can't force a trade. You just gotta, play what's in front of you. But so far, we're bottoming nicely. We just need to see some sort of a recovery sequence. Hmm.
Just place a bracket order for a 1 to 3 to risk $300, $334 to make 1,084.
I like it.
Can you guys hear that bell thing?
What
Anybody else
bell?
heard that? Oh, you don't
No.
hear. Okay. Well, I got filled, pause, and it's going in the right direction. Hopefully.
Yep. So far, we've got, so as you can see on QQQ flow, we're starting to see a little bit of a recovery. So as you see right here, we have that green line at the bottom there is starting to curl back up. And that's kind of what we want to see for the call premiums that are responding to the market. Okay.
But people aren't going to need to see that though, right? Like that's already included like in this indicator's knowledge.
That's it. That's included. No, that is not included in the indicator knowledge. That is, look, so hold on, let me show you just like, okay, so now good, get long, because now we have a huge spike up in call premiums. So people can access this through our Discord, and we sell bundles that include both the Discord and indicator access. So using them both together really is key. So here we have a nice big jump in the call flows. This is absolutely where I'm looking to get long, okay? So this is probably where we have a really big bounce. So here we are on NQ. And look, now market is going to start pushing up really hard because now there was a bid. We finally got the bid from the whales that market wants to push up. And now look, magically, before it was even communicated on the chart, we caught it right here, right? So that is exactly what we want to do.
Let me take a look at that on Discord.
So
Discord.
look, now if you look at the quant screen, now you're going to start to see that green candle forming, bright green candle forming for the sentiment candle. And
Which
now
means
the quant is making money.
is making money.
He's nice and green. He's a happy camper. It is a
Um,
good day.
so go to Discord, go to the chat and hit what?
/ market tide.
Hold on, let me see. Looking like. All right, / market. Oops.
Sorry,
Uh,
net. Actually, it's going to be net flow because you're going to be looking at just QQQ. So I'll show you what it looks like.
wait,
Net
I gotta go
flow.
to elite. I gotta go to the main chat, elite
Yeah,
chat.
elite chat / net flow. And notice what pops up when I pulled up the net flow.
Continue. / net flow.
Another thing is one of our algorithms, the quantum scoop, just went long at 10:35 on SPY as well. And that's one of our swing algorithms. So we're getting a lot of confirmation from our different algorithms to go long. So notice we were just able to predict markets going up. We went long. We're live.
We caught the bottom.
We caught
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
bottom.
So, and that's for Dale, bro. We bought low and we're selling high.
Yeah. Yeah. Dale likes to buy low, sell
Dale,
high.
that's Dale's favorite thing.
Dale's got that boomer mindset. And today is the boomer day because it's magnet mode day. So magnet mode days are all about buy low, sell high.
He was like, bro, you bought high, you sold higher. That's not what I
For
said.
sure. It's very confusing. Momentum trading is the opposite of value investing. So value investing is all about buy low, sell high. Momentum trading is, hey, it's going high, let's buy the strength so it goes higher. Or hey,
So,
it's going low, let's short the weakness so it goes lower.
and / net flow watch list or net flow
QQQ. You're gonna put in the ticker QQQ.
space, I guess. Like this?
I don't see anything popping up.
You don't see my screen?
No. I don't see it on our chat. Oh yeah,
No,
net flow. Click that, and then you're gonna do QQQ.
so click this, and then I do 1, 2, 3. Okay. QQQ.
So notice here we have some resistance here at 25,400. Let's see if we can smash through it.
Select whether to discern puts and call. ZTE only. OTM only.
OTM, yeah.
Okay.
Now we're
All.
pulling back. And we have a rejection at 25,400.
I'm gonna hit all. Oh, that didn't work. Keeps going. Fuck. Need your help, bro.
Hold on. Let me look at this. I'm looking at the chart real quick. I want to see if this is a fake out or a recovery sequence. Just 1 second. So we've got call premiums recovering on Qs. Looks like this was a fake drop. We should push hard now. We've got a nice recovery here back to 25,390. Ideally, we see a push up to 25,410. So here we go, pumping hard. Get ready to start taking profits at 25,410.
Go, 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 go.
Let's see a nice big pump to take profits on. Push, push, push. Let's see a nice big one. Come on. Push. Pump harder. Boom. Okay, we're retesting 25,400. A lot of resistance here.
$238. Dale, why don't you invite that guy to the call? Jeff.
Because this is your call. Why don't you invite him?
I don't know him. I'll call him. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, here we go, pushing up.
I'll grab his number.
All right, boys. So right here, 25,410. Start scaling out at 25,400. If they want to short this hard, then I'm expecting a nice big sweep. So it looks like setup is starting to get invalidated here. So start raising stops. Bears re-entering hard here.
Can you
So
show
back
can you
to
show that
entry.
line? Can
What's that?
you show that line thing? The call and puts.
Yeah. So it's pushing it. So if you go to Discord and you /netflow QQQ, you can see live what that line looks like. So right now the red line is pushing up. So that means bears are starting to pick up some steam here and starting to get some momentum. 25,324 is the line in the sand that this has to hold.
Oh, I gotta send it. Oh, that didn't work.
My guess is they retrace here, get everyone to go short at this perfect 25,400 interval that they just made the top, and then they blast it later into the day. Now, the problem is we have no way of knowing how far they want to retrace, so we have to have rules and lines in the sand. Hmm. Bears are absolutely in the lead right now. All right, finally starting to see a drop in put premiums. So it looks like here they're selling their puts again. This could be the double bottom right here. Here we go with the bounce. Lots of weakness today. Boom, invalidated.
That joint popped. Market collapsing.
Market
Straddle was
absolutely collapsing right now.
damn, we had six.
Crazy.
Yeah, this indicator did well today.
It did. Absolutely. Looking at the bigger time frames here, looks like
Yeah,
the
my
next liquidity is going to be at 25,190. Huge dump. And the put premiums are now off the charts. So bears are stepping in hard. Yeah, so at this point, I fully expect sweep below 25,193.
we're cooked. Uh, uh. Did you get back in?
No, no, no. I stepped out a long time ago.
To what now? I don't think it's gonna go back to even break even.
Break even? Are you still in?
No, I just got stopped out. I don't think it's gonna go back to the opening price.
Who knows? We still don't know that. We don't know if it's going to go back to the opening price. Right now, it's looking like it wants to seek liquidity. And the main area that I see on our chart where it could seek the final round of liquidity would be 25,195. So that's what I'm expecting. I think that'll be the big finale of this big move down. Here it comes, going right to that level I said it would. Here we go. Beautiful. There's the level I thought it would hit. And now this is where bulls could potentially put a bottom. So I went long here, small size, but went long at 25, 181.75. And I believe this is where we could see some kind of a bounce. Boom,
It must be a new COVID. This is crazy.
boom, boom, boom. I think I literally nailed the bottom on that. Okay, so now that should be the bottom. This is why you use risk management and why you stop out early so that you can get back in at much better levels. So now we have the sweep of liquidity at 25, 184. My entry was at 25, 180, 175. We're currently at 25, 200. So we're up nice. And now this should absolutely be a temporary bottom, probably for the whole day. Now let's see. On the market tide, we've got call premium starting to perk back up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. That was like that was quite a knife catch we did. Now let's get a nice push up to, I would imagine, 25, 323. Very nice. Look at them push it hard here. We're up big on our position. Put premiums are pushing down on QQQ. Looks like the whales are loading up here. We have to hold above that low of day.
I'm gonna hop in 20. So we're gonna go for like 20 more minutes and then yeah, it's
Word.
over.
How you doing? Yeah, I'm sure. On the 19th.
There we go. All right. Run it.
Where do you think it'll retrace to?
25,324 would be the ideal spot.
I think I'd get in on the next 4 hour candle.
For longs?
Yeah, I don't think we'd go extend lower than this. So I'd do a long if we like bouncing
Yeah,
this.
I'm already in. I'm already in at 25,186.
Yeah, the hour candle looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, the 5 minute candle, not the hour.
Needs to hold this low. Absolutely needs to hold this low. But this is exactly what a bottom should look like.
But who knows? Yesterday, I think um my first trade was a winning trade for 300, and then I took another trade while Dale was on, and I think that was for 500 bucks, and then I took a final trade for another 500. But I took profits early in the last one, and it ran after market close to like my full take profit, which would have been another $1,200. So you never
Nice.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you really don't know. The market is random, and the only thing that you can know is how you're going to respond.
Yeah. My favorite though are the days where like you get your your target profit hit like early, so you could just be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite type of day. I'm liking how even though it was choppy yesterday, we still made money.
Yeah.
Battle, this is crazy.
The big push down. We're right at the entry, and it really is the moment of truth. Can the bulls do something here?
Not
Or
gonna
is the
lie.
market totally screwed? Right now, VIX just hit 17. So volatility is increasing.
VIX is at 17.
Yep.
I
Volatility
swear
is
the VIX only
increasing.
moves when we're getting shorted.
What's that?
I said I swear the VIX only moves when we're getting shorted.
Well, that's the point. The VIX is a fear index. So when the market goes down, it means the VIX is going up because more protection is being purchased in the event of the market going down. We got a nice big move here. We should see a bounce all the way up to 25 to 50 for starters. They definitely got the bulls by the balls today.
Can trade the same symbol on Forex and in futures. Futures is stocks. Futures are stocks.
There's a lot of accumulation going on right now.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get in on the next 4 hour. We go back to break even. That'd be cool. Or if we get a new all-time high for the SPY, that'd be even better for this Kalshi payout.
Haha.
Man,
Yeah.
I get that Kalshi payout, there will be signs.
Nice. There will be signs. New phone, who dis?
What? New everything. New zip code, new phone.
Nice.
For everybody else, Kalshi is a betting website where you could like pretty much bet on like real-time events in the world. And it's legalized in America. Well, I bet that we'd have a new SPY all-time high before the year is over. And if that happens, I'd make $35,000.
Nice.
I make a little more if it goes higher, but if it hits like around 70, like this right here says 68.21. Yesterday we were at 6,900, but if we go to like 72, I'd make like 35,000. So like right up here. Let me put that as a little reminder. Uh, Risque. Boom. How's the trade looking? You sticking in there? Looking scary for me. Well, I'm not in the market.
There's a lot of accumulation going on right here.
You read that back. Oh.
Yeah, VIX is now officially above 17. So a lot more aggressive moves can happen here. Wow, the daily chart is incredible. This is like a take no prisoners drop. My stop loss got triggered. We are witnessing a huge market collapse today. This is wild.
Bada bing, bada boom. Um, dun.
VIX is at 1752. Safe to say there is officially widespread panic in the market.
Panic sure is quiet. Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm surprised. I thought I was gonna make my easy money today on the call sheet bet. It's crazy because it's like I swear the market always does the opposite. Like it was good news on a FOMC meeting to like print more money, which actually is terrible. But the market always says, yeah, let's make an all-time high when this happens.
Okay, we finally got uptick in call premiums on QQQ. They're aggressively buying calls.
Better aggressively be right.
Right. Yep, there they go. Perfect. I loaded longs right when I saw that uptick. We're nice and green. 25,174 price average. We should get a really big move here. Beautiful. So as you can see, the market tide is really important to have in front of you at all times. Today we use market tide to predict buyers coming in twice. Now we're up big. We should have a nice fat move here. I think price target 5 would be appropriate.
Back to Maduro. Regime showing expansion. Let's see if it holds true.
Yeah. So now we're officially in big range territory. So expecting big range moves
So either side.
to either side.
Oh, so we might have some action.
We're definitely gonna have action.
So
Yeah. Boom. Huge. Huge move. Let's go. Beautiful. And market regime is now back.
this bottom green thing.
Yeah. And sentiment candles are turning green. We're up big on this position. Pushing up nicely. Keep going, baby. Let's get it all the way up to price target 5, 25,290.
Oh, magnet mode just came on.
Yep. Means volatility is decreasing, which is good, which means that fear is coming off of the table. Dip buyers are stepping in.
Let me see what a trade would look like. So if I got in here and then put mine to risk 300 again to 300 to 900. Pure profit 2. Hmm.
30-minute chart looks good.
3 or 30?
30.
The 30?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. I gotta go and make some content. Um, it just sucks because I think it's gonna go back up, and it's gonna happen like when we're off camera.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like yesterday.
Yeah. It seems the fun moves seem to happen the second half of the day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this was a good move though. We just didn't catch it. But so
Yeah,
is it
we needed better variables. This move would be kind of considered an outlier because it went against a lot of variables that statistically were improbable.
like what?
So the fact that it collapsed when market regime was still in magnet mode is very rare, right? Because it means that there was a complete redefinition of market regime within the first couple of hours of the market. Normally that takes days. So the fact that it happened all at once within a few hours is very rare and improbable.
What does market regime mean?
Market regime is basically the amount of implied volatility for the day. So the amount of implied volatility completely shifted during the day.
You can break it down a little more, like I'm as if I'm a fifth grader. So like apply implied volatility means the expected amount of volatility. Like
Correct.
so
Correct.
the expected amount of chaosness changed suddenly.
And by a lot. By a
And
lot.
okay.
Like all at once. Out of nowhere.
And that was rare. So even
Very rare. Very rare. This was a statistical outlier of a market day.
so do you think it's imbalanced now? And the reason why it's going to go back up is to balance itself?
The thing is now the market regime has shifted from one of stability and market balancing to one of volatility. So this is kind of your classical rug pull scenario.
But isn't this for liquidity? Because for some people to make money, people have to lose money.
Right. Well, the people losing money right now are the people that were positioned long, right?
Yeah, because we all expected it's like the sell the news thing. So we got good news, but now like everybody expecting it to like pump hard, but it doesn't. It dumps.
Correct.
So the people who like said, all right, well, now that we are printing more money, the market obviously goes up. The market does go up, but it doesn't happen when the majority expects it.
Correct. Yeah. So the implied volatility was redefined in a very quick and drastic manner.
Uh,
Would you would you recommend kind of staying out of it until it kind of settles down a little bit and isn't so volatile?
Yeah, I mean the thing, yeah, absolutely. At this point, the market has shifted regime and it is no longer really in a tradable form.
until it comes back.
Right, because the move is so extended that it doesn't make sense to start entering shorts down here. But
Right.
also because the regime is different, it also hurts the chances of like a soft and easy recovery back into the close.
Sit out part, it hurts the chances. What do you mean by that?
Well, because the market regime shifted from magnet mode to expansion mode, now probability favors an extended trend day. So right now the trend is down. So probability favors an extended trend day.
Yeah, this far candle was cooked
Yeah, so now sentiment candles are turning red again, and it looks like market is in panic mode
again.
again.
I wish there was a way to hear like the panic. I guess when you're in Discord chats, you can like see everybody else talk. Yeah, look at that. The VIX went back up.
Yeah. So right now, a lot of people are buying protection and volatility is expanding.
So gold is going crazy.
Yeah.
Gold is shitting itself. That's a great move though. Yeah, your indicator printed on gold. Look at that. Damn. Whoever sold gold today is like buying a Bentley. Look at that. Clean play. All the profit target 5.
Yeah.
That's nice. And it's still
So
relevant.
today is a huge collapse down.
Phone was automated. There was some way.
Hmm. Yeah. So now it's all about the shorts. Yeah, the thing is, I'm trying to figure out where we could bottom. And the next support is 25,122, which we just bounced off of.
Yeah, tell us what your crystal ball says, bro. We could use it.
It says right here is a potential bottom at 25,122. The volatility is picking up so fast that anything could happen. But right now, market is just in free fall. It's kind of a historic day, actually. You guys got to kind of witness a historic day.
Miles are historic.
Look at the daily chart, man. Pull up NQ daily chart. Does that look like a normal move to you?
This is a 2% drop.
All right, so there was the bottom for sure, 25, 122. I feel like a broken record. There's all these bottoms. That was it. That was the final sweep. Because below that, the market truly collapses in a way that would be devastating. And I'm assuming this is where institutions want to step in. Hmm. There we go. Nice big push. I took longs at 25, 128.5. But this is a counter trend move, so I'm not going to be greedy with it.
Damn. All right, guys. I'm logging off. I think I'm gonna trade again around like 1:30 if like the next 4 hour candle like looks good and there's recovery. But probably just gonna record that and post it on the YouTube channel.
Nice.
So till then, I'll
Bro,
see.
you are logging off literally as the market is bottoming.
Really? You think it's bottoming right now?
Right now.
Right
Right
now as we
second.
speak, huh?
Literally the market is like it's like now we know how we get the market to bottom. We just gotta get Daquan to stop streaming. Like,
I don't know, James. Your call.
pushing up here.
We
Yeah,
are.
dude, look at this. Look, it's hilarious, bro. Literally the minute you're logging off, huge strength just came back into the market.
You think the market is like watching my stream and like
Oh, for sure. It's like, oh, Daquan's leaving. We can pump now. This is hilarious. Are you watching this? Look,
That's what happened.
bro. Look at this.
It's
Oh my God, my lungs are printing right now. Let's go. Crazy. Look at this. Beautiful.
but if this is low day, you can like keep one contract open, right? And just like let it run.
Yeah, but it's not a low day anymore.
But no, it's like the lowest point of the day. Wait, what do you
Oh
mean?
yeah, yeah. You could just buy like one MNQ and just chill.
Because one of
For sure.
if I got in on one contract, let me see what that would be. Let's say I got in on one right here, buy, and then I let it run to like target profit 3. That's 470 per contract. Um, if it retraced halfway, which I think it should, because if we use the Fibonacci, I don't see why we wouldn't retrace halfway for the day.
Let's see what the fib levels are. So fibs, say
25,
25, 369 is the halfway.
25, 369. All right, so I went too far. I went to 81. So 69 would be four. That's 450. And then, so what will my like risk be? Risk would be, yeah, like $100. Let me see if that's accurate. Yeah, like $100 because that's lower than the last swing. So that's like that's just above a 1 to 4. It's like a 1 to 4.2. Um, I don't know if I'll take that. I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay.
overall, it's a high risk day.
I think I'm gonna. Let me see. I definitely think we're gonna bounce. I just don't know when.
Well, of course, we're going to bounce. Market can't go down forever. Um, but yeah, we don't know where that level is.
Because we failed to break a new low. No, we did break a new low. Yeah, I don't know.
This is definitely the part of the day where everyone goes, fuck it, I'm going short.
It's part.
Yeah, this is the part where retail just capitulates and says, fuck it, I'm going short. Right now, SPY's at 680, so that's a big level of support. So let's see, SPY can hold that 680 level, or if they're going to penetrate it.
SPY's at 680.
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't want to hear that. My call sheet bet.
your call sheet bet is
That's
destroyed.
my deposit, bro. That's my deposit on my new house, bro. Like,
The call sheet bet is completely eradicated right now.
don't say that.
It's just completely
My
eradicated.
house, bro. So
If that is the down payment, you are homeless, man.
no, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't lose my current housing. I
Oh
just want to get
no,
an.
it's so bad you lose the current house too.
I got a margin call.
Everything.
Uh,
Look, here's a nice recovery. Man, crazy.
oh, by the way, guys, a little secret.
Yes.
Today is Kelby's birthday. Yeah.
The jig is up.
He
Oh,
turned.
look at this guy. Happy birthday,
Yeah,
man.
happy birthday,
Thank
bro.
you.
Is that why the
Very,
market's volatile today?
yeah, man. I was born. They're like, fuck this shit. Oh man. Yeah, crazy birthday so far. I was not like, especially since the morning was all cheery and rosy in the market. I was like, it's gonna be a chill day. And then they were like, watch this. This is gonna make it a birthday to remember.
You doing anything for your birthday?
Yeah, yeah. Family's gonna take me out for dinner, and my wife came in today,
Nice.
so it's good.
You're in Miami right now, ain't you?
I'm in Miami, yeah.
Okay. All
Where are
right.
you guys located?
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Parts unknown.
Got it. You're in Tulsa.
Chill, bro. That's hometown right there. Don't do that. Man, I love Tulsa so much.
Nice.
Tulsa's fire. You can't say that until you go there, bro. Like, you can't throw dig. I can throw digs at Vegas because I've been there. It's so sucky.
True, true. I have to
Everyone's
go there.
scam.
I have to go there, twiddle my thumbs, and then I know.
You gotta go to Vegas, put it all on black on the roulette table, double up,
Yeah,
things like that.
that's chill. I can do that. Man, this market drop though is truly historical. This is like a huge take no prisoners market drop.
But you know what's crazy though? And I learned so much on the FOMC day. I promise, I promise, I promise. Every day I'll say this market today
Hmm.
sucks, this and that, it's nothing's gonna happen. Every time I literally get up, I look back at the market, I'm like, wow, if I waited for the setup to occur, I would have made
Right?
it happens so fucking like I think I would be like half my profit target already, just below half if I like traded to the end of the day each day.
Oh yeah, totally. Well, why aren't you doing that?
I have to now. Like I'm doing this for more than just me. Like this is guys that's kind of changing. Like I gotta do this for everybody I like that's watching and stuff so they can see like how it's possible, you know?
Exactly.
Like when I was talking to Dale yesterday, I retaught myself some of what I should have done with his like the risk to reward strategy. I'm like, yo, like why am I not how come I stop doing this? And it makes me realize that it is worth it to wait from 9 to 4. Because then I
Right.
do this enough, I could take breaks whenever I want to, you know? It's either do this or like go to work.
True.
It's like it's one of the two.
It's so crazy just how much they're obliterating the market today. It makes sense though, because all the people that had options contracts for FOMC betting that the market would go up, today is probably, their way of making all of those options contracts just expire completely worthless.
And they expire on Friday, so this gives you a really good price for Monday or for next Friday.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
only buy, well, that's not true. Most people buy contracts for the end of the week that expire Friday, but you could buy one today that expires Monday or Tuesday. Um,
right,
and for everybody, options contract is basically a bet that the symbol or like stock you're choosing to like trade, that a price point will be hit before the expiration comes. So let's say like my Kalshi bet, right? I said that um the SPY, because this is gonna be an easy number, is right now it's at 679. I can buy a contract for Tuesday for it to expire by Tuesday. That'll hit 681. And if it doesn't hit 681 by Tuesday, I lose money. If it hits 681 and beyond, the higher it goes, the more money I make.
right.
Yeah. So I think it makes sense, but it just sucks.
What an absolutely insane day.
What have you predicted this?
I don't think anybody saw this day coming.
I mean
Look at the daily chart. I mean, we haven't had a daily candle like this in a long time.
the daily, let me take a look. 1 day. Um, yeah.
Look at that. That's like a COVID candle.
Um, or whatever the hell is going on here. I forgot what this was
Yeah,
about
but
because
that was like the first half of the year when there was all that tariff sell-off going on. Now
no, no,
this,
no, this is November.
yeah. No, that's November?
Yeah, this is November sell-off.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. I thought you were zoomed out more. Yeah. Huge candles, bro. Huge.
Yeah. Yes.
Not normal.
We'll catch the opposite side of this though.
Yeah. Long-term holdings getting destroyed in this environment, though. A lot of people were expecting a nice, rosy end of the year. Not happening.
Santa's just coming late. Don't worry. It's like it's Monday.
Santa is nowhere to be found. He has diabetes from all the cookies he ate.
You know how I wish the market worked? I wish it was like COVID, where like when people were calling each other's friends and family around to buy Doge and it was actually pumping. I wish like we could do some shit like that.
Yeah,
That would be so lit.
where
Come on,
everyone just joins in and everyone's just making money
buy the
together.
SPY. I'm getting 35,000. Everybody you recruit gets 200 bucks.
Right.
Damn, man. It's bouncing. Let me see what time it is.
And it's
So
definitely it's showing some support here. And I like that it's taking a long time because this is normally how they get people to throw in the towel.
yeah, definitely.
If they make it take a really long time, people go, screw this, this is taking forever, I'm out.
I say one more liquidity sweep. One more liquidity sweep for a new low, and I think we're good.
I could see that.
Think about it. There's some people that like did the indicator and they're waiting for profit target 10, right?
True.
Who takes profit at like profit target 7? Nobody does that. They're gonna wait till 10.
Right?
So I think once that happens, we'll be good.
Yeah, because we're at 8. Crazy. Shorts were so the move today. And the indicator knew all of that.
Yeah, bro.
That's the crazy part. The indicator was spot on in the end. The only thing that was conflicting was the market regime. But that's the thing is like we had magnet mode market regime yesterday. Market dived and then yesterday recovered and then went all the way and made new highs. Right? So a lot of people that went short and went against market regime got killed. Today, market regime flipped all in a matter of a few hours, and that's why bulls got flipped on their head. But normally, market regime takes days to shift like that. Today, it just took a few hours. Today was a classic rug pull day.
And that's kind of why I like this because like if you take like all the trades that this indicator says to take, you'll still be profitable. Like
Oh
even if
yeah,
like
for sure.
here
For
and
sure, you'll
I
be
stopped out,
profitable.
if I got back in and boom, or if like it came back out above this line, we still would have been good.
Yep. Are you using the EMAs on your chart?
No, I'm just bare bone
Okay.
this. Um,
Because the indicator has an EMA function as well.
already built in.
Yeah. So if you toggle that on, you can see the EMAs, and that kind of gives you an idea of what's happening as well.
If I actually never traded with the EMAs. I did it for like a month and I never liked it actually.
Yeah, I don't use them for entries or anything. It just gives you an idea of like what's happening in the market,
You
how
could
close, how close we are to a bottom and stuff like that.
this one, you can look on my screen.
Um,
It was off.
Activate EMAs.
Quantum flows EMAs. Show all EMAs.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I think I gotta click these two. Yeah, I click those. Okay. Yeah, like I don't like EMAs, bro.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
Like this doesn't tell you what to do. It just says, "Oh, we're going up. Oh, we're going down." I guess
I
when you
know.
cross, you're supposed to like do it, but I was taught that it's a lagging indicator, so it'll make me feel better about my decision.
It
But
is definitely a lagging indicator.
yeah,
100%.
like if this goes up now, it's gonna show the cross after.
Yeah. When does your 4 hour, are you using your quarterly theory thing?
No, it's a I love quarterly theory. People, there's an indicator for quarterly theory, but that's not how I use it because when I was trying to go by it exactly, I will lose money because I try to predict it. So it's more of like a the Elliott waves, of course, right? Like there's three types of
Yeah.
so I would use it more of that. So like how we had like expansion first in the market. This is what I would call expansion. Right now it's consolidation, and then it's like the third movement. So that's why I'm like usually all three plays out in the market. You just got to time it. So I use
Right.
them like a mental check-in, me personally, versus like how other people use it.
Got it.
And then there's like that's just intraday. There's intraday, there's like for the week, and there's for the month. But it happens on every time frame.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So it's about to be 12 o'clock Eastern.
Oops.
Let's see if that flips an algorithm.
Yeah, this looks good. Is the new candle open yet? A new candle just opened.
Yep. So it's
I'm
now, and look, all of a sudden they got the buy algo turned on. I'm up 2 grand on this position. I'm just waiting to get to get a good exit here. Ideally, we see a push to 25,250. Yeah, so I'm up 2,200.
This guy just sneaks in on trades, doesn't say anything to the chat.
I did say earlier, rewind.
You said what? Did anybody hear you say, hey, I'm getting in, guys?
I did. I even said the average. Go rewind. I said 25,128.
Oh, like a while ago.
Yeah,
So
I
you,
know. I
you
was
put a
patient.
bracket order in? This guy is wicked. I said it a long time ago. Let's rewind.
Oh, dude. Here, look. I'll show you my screen.
That's clean though. That's what we want to see. And
Yeah.
I love how it happened on the hour. Like that's
Look,
actually like to trade.
I'm up 2,800.
Wow.
Yep.
This guy just
So we just gotta wait. I'm waiting for the real move here. This is a good time to start scaling out.
so you super scalp. You don't really like
Well, in this environment, I'm gonna super scalp. So here I'm exiting 4 contracts. Um,
yeah, that's really good. This is exactly what I'd want to see.
right?
Yeah, this is perfect. If only news was spread. Yeah.
This is a good place to start scaling out. I took a half of my position off here.
If this 15-minute breaks above the other open and close of the prior 15-minute candles, and then
Uh-huh.
and then it comes back down, I think I'd get in.
Okay.
Yeah. By then, the next 4 hours should open.
Here we go, pushing up nicely. Let's get this push. This is resistance, so this is definitely where I want to take profits on some of my position because I'm not trying to round trip. And we want to start. We want to get a nice little breakout above this 25,225 mark. Because that's where a lot of bears have their stops. Notice how earlier I was saying, look at how they're taking their time. Um, the fact that they're making it take so long, I consider that a bullish moment because that's how they get retail to capitulate. And now comes the chase where retail goes, no fucking way.
Oh,
And
look at
they
me.
start chasing, right? So this is exactly what we want to see.
I got
But
to dip out, fellas.
good to see you, Dale.
Good to see you too. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Daquan, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Peace, bro.
All right, peace.
Take care. Perfect. So now we're hitting that 25,225 resistance. Great time to scale it some more. And honestly, this is not a bad time to just take out the whole position right here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That was perfect. That is the exact play I could have asked for. So yeah, made a nice profit on that position. And now just wait for some sort of market reset for the next. But the thing is, so you guys understand how this indicator works. We have on our screen, the flow status says clear for bears. So the momentum is still bearish. Market regime is expansion mode, so we're expecting big moves now. But the flow status still says clear for bears. So the smart thing to do is to wait for the flow status to say clear for bulls or bearish momentum weakening. So right now it's still clear for bears. So this is kind of the time to take profits. And as you can see, price is retracing from where we took profits. So we took profits right on this line right here. And notice price is kind of showing a lot of resistance here right at this area. So it's going to take a big push to push it through here. Now, if it pushes hard and market starts to reverse, then we can start to have more of bullish confirmation to get back into longs for more of a confirmed breakout. But so far, market is, consolidating at this resistance level, and this is absolutely the place to take profits from the position that we entered earlier on that dip. Right? So, okay, so now we have to wait to see if we're going to get a real market recovery or if this is going to be a take no prisoners downtrend day. Now the volatility is back under 17, which is good. So now that's exactly what the bulls want to see. So now we're pushing up, and now we're getting more of that bullish confirmation. So this is nice. Now this is setting up for a recovery. Huge push.
What'd that say? Um, this pink thing says red zone. Yeah, it looks good. Now, if we pull back,
Exactly.
they leave some food on the table for me.
No, man. To Tulsa you go.
I can't wait, bro. Oof.
Volatility getting crushed here. But look, here's why I think this won't last.
I don't think it's gonna last.
Now they're going to start loading puts and calls are going down. So this is the time to take profits on those longs and start looking at shorts again.
You think you think we're gonna break a new low
I think we're going to retrace down one more time.
before we push up ultimately?
I think we could, yeah, because the flow is telling me that they're going short right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're loading. See, look, we're getting the pullback.
Would you short here if it was you?
Not yet. Not yet. I want to see.
I only want the long.
Yeah. The
Because you know
long.
what's crazy? The last few days, this is exactly what happened. Like literally what's happened today. It would start low and then it would close green.
I know. I know. If it happens again today, I'll really be amazed.
Why?
Because look at the previous daily candles and how they all wick down harder and harder and harder each day. And then
Yeah.
look at today. Today, it looks like oh, you thought buying the dip was going to save you? Watch this. So unless we can reclaim back above 25,385, then it doesn't look good for the retracement into close. In fact, what I think is happening is they're trying to make a lot of call options expire worthless today for the people that loaded those calls at the beginning of the week for FOMC. So yeah,
That's
look, notice the put volume is just growing more and more.
is
So,
that, do you feel like that's a leading indicator though?
oh yeah, that's live. That's a live indicator. Is a great indicator. I think any minute now we're going to have the second retrace.
Can I get that on my trading view?
No, that is our Discord only.
All right, get in the Discord.
But you have you're in our Discord.
Bro, I was asking you to show me how to do it earlier.
I did.
No, it didn't
Put
come up right.
/net
Oh, wait,
flow
let me show you. Um,
/net flow. And then for the
floor
ticker, you put in
slash
QQQ.
net flow ticker
QQQ.
QQQ. And then
And
look,
you do OTM only,
and
and
then
then
you pick
all, and then
all,
just press enter.
enter.
It
But it's not live like yours.
is live. You just
It
keep
doesn't move.
refreshing it.
Eh.
Yeah, I know. If you want it live, you have to pay for the full membership, and that's expensive. But you get it for free in our Discord by using that command.
So what am I looking at? What's this yellow, green, red?
Yellow is the price, green is the call premiums, and red is the put premiums.
Daily. So the price for the daily put premium keeps going up. So they're making money.
No, it means that they're positioning for a bigger move down.
Oh, oh, it's volume.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, it looks like it's dying then.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's going up. That's fine. I don't see why we don't retrace back to open. It's a far walk though.
Let's see. They're definitely positioning short right here. But I think this is a bull trap. And we get one more push down where everyone goes, I quit. And then we have the recovery next week. But I actually think today the market's going to close pretty bloody. It's pretty obvious that that was the plan.
Green day for you?
For me, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you using your real account or prop?
I'm using prop, but I'm also, my real account's red because I'm long the market in general. So the swing account is red, obviously. Market collapsed today.
But your futures I'm talking about.
Futures is red. I mean, is green. Is green.
Yeah.
They got to push up
I think the
here.
first day I was down 1,000. Second day I was up 1,200. And
And
today
today,
I'm down 500.
that's
So
good. So you kept it small.
yeah, there was no reason to even go that crazy.
Yeah,
So right now I'm at 149,000 700. So I'm down $300 on the account.
nice.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good risk management.
Yeah, yeah. The RRs, bro. Like that's so like beneficial. Cause like now, like, cause you know why? Cause like right now, if I didn't have that in my mind, I'd say, oh man, I'm missing on this trade. I want to get on this trade. And when you got on in it, I was like, well, I should take it. But then I use this the bracket order, and I was like, if I took your trade to like what I need for my account, it would need to have gone up like way more. And I was like, well, if it doesn't, then it's not gonna be worth it. Like,
Right.
yeah. So I just gotta wait for the setup to happen.
I like shorts here. Only because the put volume is elevated, but let's see if we get confirmation first.
Yeah. This is a thick 1 hour candle, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
She real Latina.
Latina-licious.
You're married, bro. You can't say that.
I'm not allowed.
James can say what he want. He's the only single guy here.
James is a free man.
James is free. Facts.
All right, let's see moment of truth. Boom. They're running it
It's looking good for the Bears.
for the Bulls.
Oh, for the Bulls. You're still bullish right now?
Well, I'm on the sidelines. I'm just waiting for something.
Yeah. Like if I took this trade, I don't think I would have been confident enough to even stay in it. Like I think what's happening right now is like way out of what I thought would. But that wouldn't
Yeah.
have been a bad trade. No, actually would have been because I would have got out where you got out at like profit target 2. So that would have been that's like a 1-to-1 or one to nah, that's not worth it. Yeah. Oh shoot,
My
still
guess is
moving.
they bring it up to 288 and then
Huh?
they drop it.
What do you say?
My guess is they bring it up to 288 and then they drop it.
All right, cool. Um, while we wait, James, let me show you something because I showed Dale this and facts and uh our other member who hasn't said anything yet wants to see Tay wants to see something really important on what I was talking about. I think this should be really good. So let me share my screen. Share, boom. All right, so this is pretty much like what's helped me like understand like and be calm as a trader. And the moment I forget this, things go bad. And as long as you keep this in your head, I think it'll remain you keep you calm. Can you see my screen? Boom. You can see my
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it, bro. Or I can see it, at least.
great.
Doing
How's it going, bro?
well. How are you, bro? It's good to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, long time, man. Long time.
Like, no, I'm proud of you, bro, and your success. Keep it up.
Thank you, thank you. So right here is the goal, and right here is what we're looking to not have happen. So when you buy a prop firm account, I'm gonna give you an example of like what's going on with me right now. So right now, my prop firm has is valued at $150,000 of like simulated money. So I can only lose 6% on this account. So if I lose, let me get this color going. If I lose 6% of $150,000, let me see what that is. Calculator 150 times 0.06. That's
Huge squeeze here.
what?
Huge squeeze here.
What do you mean squeeze?
And
Oh,
huge.
squeeze. Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool. So pen, squiggly line. Um, that's $9,000. Actually, I should say 6 because I can only lose 3% in a day. So 3% times that is 4,500. So if I lose this amount of money in a day, that's it. That's game over. My account is blown. So, but my goal is to make 10% of this. So if I make 10% of this amount, which is $15,000, then I get the payout 90% of that. So 90% of this is 13,800. So for me to get this amount of money, I didn't spend this amount of money. I'm using their leverage and I paid to get this account and it was 500. And so after I got this account, this basically is like what my numbers I need to know. I have to hit this number before I hit this number. So the next question is, how do I do that? And we do that by understanding what trading is. Trading is simplifying it is three categories. Bang. The three categories are, let's call it the fundamentals. Fundamentals. First one is strategy, which is actually the easiest part, especially since with this indicator we have that figured out. The second strategy is risk management. And the third fundamental is psychology. Oops. Psychology. Psychology. Spelled it wrong. I spelled it right. Good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Psychology, strategy, risk management. So strategy, this indicator you see right here that Kelby has built, what is the actual number? I keep saying it's 78 to 80, but I want to make sure that's accurate.
Well, no, it depends. I think overall it's got like I think it's 70%. 70%.
It's not 80%, it's 70%.
70%, yeah.
Okay. So 70% win rate. And how is that true? Like, can you tell us like how you know that that's accurate?
Because we back tested it over the past 15 years.
What does that mean?
It means we looked at how the strategy performed over the past 15 years.
Okay, so that means 70%, that means 7 out of every 10 trades is gonna be.
Yeah, but that's not how variance works, you know? Like it's not like, oh, you know, I had 3 losing trades, so the next 7 trades have to be winners, right? Like because that's not how probability works. It works on something called variance. So it's like probability. Like when you flip a coin, the probability is 50-50 each time, right? So each time you flip the coin, it's always 50-50. So same thing with this indicator. Each time you use this indicator, the probability is 70%.
Do you want to explain that in a more simple way?
I don't know if I can.
Well, I think what makes sense is for me to explain it this way, and then we can add
Yeah,
like variance.
yeah, go ahead. Explain it your way. But like, I don't want people thinking I lost 3 trades, so the next 7 trades have to be winners, because that's not like a realistic way of looking at probabilities in general. But on average, right, for every 10 trades, 7 would be winners.
That's kind of what's playing out though. Like I know there's variance stuff, but like that's actually like what's playing out.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, so I'm gonna continue. So 70% of trades you take are gonna be winners. 3 out of 10 of them are going to be a loser. And the reason why I said like I'd still want to stick by what I'm saying is because what happened today. Um, so right here, we got the first sell order right here to drop. So it got below this line and we were supposed to sell. Um, and then what happened after is we went above this line. It says bear stop loss. Bear, anytime you see bear, just think of that as me. Oh, wait, hold on. You got to see all my screen. There we go. Anytime you see bear, just think of that means sell. All right. So we got a sell order to sell right. Actually, we didn't even get a sell order right here. That's was just me getting in. We got a sell order right here. So actually we had a 1-to-1. So we took one trade and it was supposed to win. But if this did what it did yesterday, told us to sell here and they would have got stopped out. And then we got back in the market. And if we let it run all the way, it would have hit profit target 4, which has the highest probability of it being hit. Sometimes it goes to 8, but usually it ends up around 3 or 4. Before I continue, does that make sense? Or anybody got questions?
Follow me, bro. Follow me.
All right, cool. Um, what about you, James? Everything's cool? Does that make sense? Um, I think your silence is good. So 1 to 4 is usually what I go for to when I trade. So that means that for every $1 I'm risking, I'm expecting a 4x return. So if I'm risking $100, I'm expecting to get in the market, get out the market 400. I'm expecting to win 400 or lose 400. But if somebody said, "Hey, what does that is that even a good deal?" To me, if I have a chance of winning $100 to $400, I'm saying, yeah, I think I'll take that bet. I would just want to win above 50% of the time. So so when I'm looking for a setup, I'm looking for something that fits between this 1 to 4 range. If it's 1 to 3, I might take it, but usually 1 to 4 plays out the best. What I've found is if you understand this really well and you understand this even better, this tends to work itself out. Like really, like you don't have to think about psychology, you just have to manage it. So if you don't know what these two things are, you're gonna be confused or not really have a plan to stick to. But these things equals a consistent trader. So the strategy part is what most people like try to figure out. Like, do I want to do like trade trend lines? Do I want to use EMA? Do I want to use um supply zone demand? There's a bunch of different strategies. But you have to look for that strategy. I like this indicator because it pretty much just tells me like what to look for, which basically means that if we're below this line, we sell. If we're above this green line, we buy. And if I sold below this line, I would have gotten that right here. And to show you guys exactly what that looks like I said, my account's at $150,000, right? So what the actual so now that you know this, the next part that you have to understand is how much risk should I put down per trade? So right here, this account, we started with $150,000. But it doesn't mean I can bet a whole $150,000. I can only bet what the drawdown is. The drawdown, the whole account is 6%. So I think that's $9,000. But the drawdown for the day is 3%. So I can only realistically bet 45. If I lose 4,500 in a day, my account's blown. And I don't want that. But according to this strategy, um, it has a 70% on average win rate. So that means I'd have to lose 10 trades straight to lose this amount of money. That should never happen. Like if you're losing 10 trades straight, you're not following the system. So if you follow the system, it's gonna work. So um what you want to do is if this is how much this is how much you can lose in a day, 4,500. That means you should be risking a tenth of this, 10% of this. So this divided by 10 is $450. So every trade you take should be a risk right here of 450 to make 450 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 450 times 4. 1,800. 1, 2, 3. So if we had took that trade right here, we sold here, our stop loss would have been right here. So this should be for about $450. You'd put in the amount of contracts for a 450 loss here. When you extend it, around in this range should be the $1,800 profit. And if that's what I did today, I would be up $100. Yeah, that's pretty much like how this would go. And then I would trade continuously over the course of 10 trades. If I did this correctly, what would happen is I would lose $450 twice, and then I would win $1,800. Sorry, I'll lose $450 three times. Three times, and then I would win $1,800 seven times. And what that equals is 450. 450 times three is $1,350. 1350. And then on the winning side, it'd be seven times 1,800, which is 12,600. So now what Kelby is saying is true. We don't know what the order is that things are going to happen. But so far, using this indicator, and I've looked back at it for each day of this week, I would be a lot closer to this number than this number. And people lose their psychology because you don't know if you're going to lose a trade first or win a trade first. But as you can see, if we played each trade out for the duration of the day, this is going to give you a winning trade. So even if you lost half the trades, let's say this was like an average strategy of instead of 70%, worst case scenario is 50%, you would still be profitable because of the risk to reward. So if I'm risking $450, let me actually hold this up for you guys. Calculator. There we go. So if I'm risking $450 and I lost five trades, that's $2,250 I lost. $2,250, 50% of the time. And then if I come on this side and bring my calculator back up, that's the losing side. If I'm betting for 50, if I'm winning this ratio right here of 1 to 4, 1,800 times 5 is 9,000, which means that I still come out profitable. So after the course of these 10 trades, 9,000 from 2,250 is 7,750. So in the course of a week or the next 10 trades, I should still be up $7,250. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I know you said that because of the amount you would need for the individual trader to be profitable, that you're using I think it starts with a P, you said? It's a certain like account where they basically, but you're saying you can't lose a certain amount or you blow your account. I forgot the name that you called it. But how long do you have to do that until you basically see a payout, if that makes sense? Because they're going to be monitoring your account at first, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be monitoring your account, yes. Um, if you buy the one I have that Kelby showed me, there is no time limit.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's options. You can buy an account that's as low as $70. The
Mm-hmm.
only catch with that is that you're going to have to go through a test, which means you have to prove yourself of hitting the 10% profit margin two times.
Oh, see, I was under the impression that that's what you were referring to. I thought it was a test the whole time. You know what I mean? But you're saying the the account you're talking about, you get straight to it as long as you don't blow the account. You're saying there's no
Yeah,
test. Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know back in the day you were telling me they were using the test to make sure you're valid to trade. But
Yeah.
now you're getting straight to it now.
Yeah.
Straight to it. Okay. Okay.
So they have both options. If you pay the higher premium, you can
Hmm.
get straight to it.
Got you. And what do those
If
numbers
you're
look
just
like?
starting out, which one?
For the one where you just get straight to it.
The one I got is $778.
Okay.
But there's a discount premium. There's a discount right now, with Kelby's code, and it's
Okay.
532.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. And the indicator system costs as well, right?
Yeah, that's Kelby's department. You'd have to Kelby could chime in on that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got a few different ways that you can get involved.
Okay.
The one I recommend is the combo
Keep in mind, my
package
childhood friend.
that
It's my
includes
childhood
access to both our Discord and our Zoom. Not our Discord and our indicator. Um, and that link is Daquan. Can you send that link if you go over to join upgrade on our Discord? Because I'm on my phone right now. Oh wait, I think I can. Is there a chat function in here? Okay, cool. Let me send it in here then. Let me show you what you can do to get involved. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. All right. So here is the link to get involved and get access to this technology. So we have two different things that you can click on. The first one is going to be just the indicator by itself, and that is 98 per week. And there's also a one-time registration fee. And then we also have a Discord option where you get access to our entire community, all of the tools of that community, and the indicator for roughly the same price per month. So you get a Discord basically for free if you do it that way. If you do the Discord plus indicator bundle. And I kind of recommend people do it this way because this way you have access to me, the whole community, what we're all thinking, as opposed to you get this indicator and now you're like, yeah, but I have no one to talk to about this indicator and
Right.
I have no way to like know what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. So
So
I
the
recommend.
Discord
Yep.
and indicator bundle is a monthly thing, and
Yep.
the indicator by itself would be a weekly thing. How much is the indicator and the Discord bundle per month? One more time.
Yeah. So I think it's something like three something. Let me pull it up real quick.
All right, all right.
Let me see. Are you able to see the link that I posted in our chat?
Let me check it. Let me take a look right now. Let me see.
Uh, Sorry, it's 530 a month for the Discord and indicator bundle.
Okay.
Um, but if you were to do the indicator by itself, it'd be something like 400 a month. So for only 130 more, you get access to the whole Discord and all of the tools that I used with you guys today. So for example, that market flow tool that
Right.
I was showing you guys today, that's
Mm-hmm.
in our Discord for free. So we have a collaboration with Unusual Whales, and we actually are able to give our members their tools to use on a daily basis. So when I was
That's
able to
great.
bottom earlier using that market tide and our indicator combined, that was because of the Discord tool that we have available for all of our members.
Okay, that sounds good actually. I've dabbled with the Bitcoin back in the day, trading a little bit, but I would still maybe consider myself a novice right now. So I think, having the Discord and the community plays a big role when it comes to trading. And I think it helps you get in the groove and stay in the groove. So I appreciate it.
For
And
sure. For
yeah.
sure. And then the other thing is, I mean, look, this is literally our company. I'm wearing that shirt today on my birthday. That's how passionate I am about this project.
No
But
doubt.
I put my heart and soul into this, man. Like just a little bit about myself. Like before I got into trading,
Mhm.
I was in doctoral school for clinical psychology.
Oh
So I
wow.
was actually a therapist for a long time. And then I became a trader. And the reason I bring that up is,
Hmm.
as a trading coach, it really helps me help my students having that history as a therapist. Because I understand like the psychology of trading and all the traps that people fall into. Like, I think that's why, when I first met Daquan, he joined, he joined as a member. Like I had no idea who Daquan was. And he met me. He's like, hey, you know what? I want to be part of this community. And now he's a lifetime member. And then after that, we started meeting up and hanging out more as friends. But even Daquan, when he first met me, he was like, this is dope. All the variables align. This is an ex-psychologist who learned how to code, created all these algorithms that are easy to understand, even for like a 5-year-old. And then he walks us through them every day on what to look for, how to use them, and all of that kind of stuff. So, our whole community, it's like super supportive. And I always tell Daquan, please bring me people that know nothing about trading. They're way easier to teach than people who think they know everything about trading and aren't making money. You know what
I
I mean?
can see that.
Like
I can see
the
that.
worst kind of client. You know what I mean?
Stubbornness, right? There's probably some stubbornness there.
Stubbornness. They're like, oh man, my way is better. I'm like, okay, your way is so good, you're red. So, like, tell me more about how your way is better, right? So, it's like, if you don't know trading at all, I will show you a way that is profitable. And then, down the road, you want to learn different techniques, that's fine. But I'm here to show you a path that works. And I make that path very easy to follow so that, a 5-year-old could do this. And I always challenge people. I'm like, guys, I want you to try and lose money with this system so that I can make it even better. So that's always like a
I like that.
challenge that I have with my members. I'm like, I'm not satisfied until even the worst traders in this group are profitable with this strategy.
Wow, I like that. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think Daquan also has a promo code that you can use that'll give you some money off. Let me make sure it's active for you guys.
Okay.
Raphael.
Raphael?
Yeah, he made it on.
Oh,
I'm
nice. Hey, Raphael, what's
Hey,
up?
what's going on, guys?
What's
How's it
good?
going?
Raphael, we were just talking. Raphael's another member of our group that joined not
Okay.
too long ago.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and log in to the thing.
As a beginner, I have another question. If you don't mind,
All the questions.
as a beginner, how long until you think a beginner would start to see some profits coming in through, consistent trading with you
Great.
guys in the Discord?
Great question. I would say within the first few weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. In
Okay.
fact, I would be surprised. I mean, if you're actively trading,
Mm-hmm.
you're jumping in and you're trading with us,
Yeah.
you should be making money within the first
Yeah,
few.
we traded with you. We should be good automatically.
I know, right? Oh man, I'm gonna have to get paid more for the daily trading with me sessions. But Daquan is helping me with that as well. I'm teaching Daquan exactly how to use this system. I'm
Right.
more the mastermind of the operation. I'm in the background building all the code, making all these tools for you guys to use. I'm more of like a quiet figure. Daquan,
Gotcha.
he's the vocal figure.
Yeah, he's the Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
You know what
see
I
that
mean?
for sure.
I'm like, did you guys ever play like GTA?
Yes.
I'm like, what's his name? Lester? I'm like Lester, the guy that like designs
Doesn't
the
yeah.
weapons for the heist and stuff like that. But okay, hold on. Let me see if I want to make sure that his thing works for you guys. Okay. Yeah, so if you use the promo code FREEDOM, it should give you a discount.
It's a
Um,
nice promo code.
Freedom, right? That's
I
what
like that.
let me know if it still works. If it doesn't, I'll make sure it does work for you guys. But looking at it right now, it should work for you. And yeah, once you're onboarded, I will do plenty of hand holding with you. You can reach out anytime, ask me questions. You can ask Raphael. He's a member as well. I think he got the quarterly package, which is an even better deal. And yeah, he hits me up all the time with questions about trading, how to get started, all of that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
definitely, that's the dynamic of the group. And the reason for that is, I can't run a group where people are losing. Like that's not going to work, right? So to
Right.
me, everyone has to be winning together. We have to be killing it as a team 24/7 in order for me to be happy with the results of the group. So that's kind of, if you're not making money, if you're not profitable, that's a problem for me, right? I have to step in
Mm.
and I have to make sure that I'm fixing whatever it is that's not making you profitable. Because in my mind, as a business owner,
Right.
I need you to do what Daquan just did. Daquan loved my program so much. He said, you know what? I want to be an affiliate and I want to help it grow. In order for you to have that same revelation with your friend group, you have to be doing well, right? You have to be like, you know what? I like what I see here. So that's kind of the whole foundation of my business model is the business has to work. People have to be making money. People have to be happy. If these things aren't being accomplished, I'm failing as a CEO.
No doubt, no doubt. I respect that. It says a lot about your character too. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it all in. I'm hearing
Thank
some good things, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's my pleasure. And, I'm here to give back to the community. And, with my former profession as a therapist, there's a very big part of me that's very focused on just helping people feel good. Like that's part of my soul. That's why I get along with Daquan, who's kind of a life coach. We have this similar philosophy of we just want to help people at the end of the day. Like
Right.
well, I can
Right.
sell a course and I can be like, yeah, pay me this for this course. Then I disappear. I run off with your money. And I'm sure I'd make money that way, but like, what kind of life would I be living, right?
Yeah, yeah, you'll have that guilt on your heart. You know what I
Terrible.
mean?
And I would not be able to live with myself. It'd be horrible. So
I
for me,
feel that.
it's all about, I want to see you do well. When I say quantum algo trading is the best, you're going to say facts, right? So that's my goal, right? I got to get that response out of it. I say QAT, you're like facts. So that's what we're all about, man. We're just a big family.
No doubt.
We talk about everything. And when people have a rough day and they're crying in the group, we're there to support them. When people have a good day, we're there celebrating with them. That's how we work. Like we're a big family unit. We move together. I post all of my trades in the chat. So if you're just trying to follow along like what I'm doing, I post
Right.
trades for you to see. I do a lot of long-term investing as well if you're trying to do more long-term investing stuff. So that's
Okay.
kind of how we work.
This is great. This is great. I'm so I'm honored to be here. Daquan, thank you for inviting me to the chat. And my girlfriend as well. My girlfriend is Tay. She's quiet over there.
Oh,
She's
okay.
listening
Hey,
though.
what's
You know what I
up?
mean? We're taking it in, you
Nice.
know. And I appreciate it.
Of
I'm looking forward
course.
to it, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Once you're onboarded, send me a message on Discord. My name is Captain on Discord. Just a heads up, I haven't really revealed my first name to the internet yet because there are a lot of crazy people out there.
For
So in
sure.
Discord, just call me Captain. But since I know Daquan,
Captain.
you know what I mean?
All
Uh,
right.
but for sure, I trust Daquan's judgment in people. It's the rest of the world. There are some loony people out there, so I've been a little bit, hesitant about sharing my government name and stuff.
No, for sure. For
That's
sure.
what it is. But you can also, Daquan can give me my phone number if you ever want to call me, reach me anytime, talk to me about, trading and stuff like that. I'm at your service.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that. This has been great.
Yeah. Yeah. And right now, taking a look at the market, we got a nice big pump up on the market after we had that retrace that I talked about earlier. So while we were doing this, I actually took another long trade, but I didn't want to interrupt Daquan. But here we had
Name
put
again.
out
There you go.
this
Yeah,
two
look, five
level.
grand, guys.
So you can rewind on this call, and you'll see I talked about this 288 level earlier. I said this is where we're going to go short. Boom. And then here we retraced back to previous support. Boom. So great day for trading. And you know what? The cool thing about the market is that this happens every single day. So every day there's going to be new setups, new opportunities to take advantage of and a lot of things to kind of learn as a trader. So I think it's cool that you know Daquan personally because you guys can kind of talk about trading as friends as well, and that's the kind of dynamic that I really encourage in our group.
Definitely, definitely. I'll probably talk to Daquan later, son.
For
Um,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, talk to him, ask him what his experience has been, ask him what recommendations he has for the type of different packages that we have. The best deal, obviously, is the lifetime, but that's a lot of money. So normally what a lot of people who are brand new to trading like to do is they like to sign up for the quarterly plan, and that kind of gives you 3 months to kind of test the waters, see if this is for you. And then after that, you can kind of see like, hey, is this for me or is this not for me? And it's pretty low risk entry into the group doing it that way.
Nice, nice, nice.
For
Okay.
sure. Yeah, awesome. And James, haven't heard from you too much, but glad I can meet you in person.
Yeah, no,
And
I got muted early on, and I just figured out how to turn the mute off.
you're good, you're good. Yeah, I don't know who muted you. Maybe it was Daquan.
I think I did it to myself. I
Oh, okay.
I I, I put the phone in my pocket, took it out, and I was muted. So I figured you guys heard me moving around.
Got it, got it. Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Uh,
I can't do this right now. I have to figure out the funds.
for
But
sure.
this is awesome. I love it. It's really simple. It's extremely simple to follow, and I don't see how you can't make money doing this.
That's awesome. I love hearing that from you. And, if in the future you figure out those funds and you figure out a way to, become part of that group, then let me know. I'd love to have you back on board and, show you how to make, I think one of the things is a lot of people view like the entry into the group as, a hindrance. But, what I normally tell people is like this group is a solution to money problems. It's not something that's added to money problems. It's the solution to money problems. And I think once people kind of view it that way, it kind of helps them out. But yeah, let me know. Send me a message on Discord. We can chat, figure something out that works for you.
Okay,
And yeah, definitely figure out a way to make this easy for you because, I'm not trying to put anyone in a tough position.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I'm going to go eat some lunch. It's 1 o'clock over here on the East Coast. But yeah, good luck to Quan with the rest of your trading day. And yeah, we'll talk. Send me messages on Discord and I'll let you know what the game plan is for the rest of the day.
Awesome.
All right. Talk to you soon, Captain.
Talk to you soon,
Enjoy
Fat.
lunch.
Stay safe and happy birthday to.
Thank you
Oh
so
yeah,
much,
too. Yeah, happy
guys.
birthday as well.
Thank you. Thank you. And thanks for joining us, Raphael and Tay. Thanks for being a supportive partner to Fax.
Mhm.
Awesome. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Right.
Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay on for like a few more minutes. But the trade is playing out nicely. I only got in on one contract. Um, but I think it's okay. I'm up $140.
That's good.
Nice.
Making gains. That's what matters.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Some good stuff going on.
What do you guys have planned for the rest of the day?
Um, gotta handle some business with the CMOS. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go see my girl as well. What about you? What you got going on?
I'm gonna be doing this until our market close, and I gotta record some videos and
Nice.
yeah, make some work calls.
Where you at these days, by the way, bro?
I'm in the Bronx, but I'm moving to Tulsa.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, next month.
Nice, nice.
How much
Nice.
different is Tulsa than OKC?
It's an hour. It's an hour, maybe 90 minutes away, I think.
How much different is it? About the same?
Oh, how much different? I don't like OKC. Like it's the food there is amazing, but like it's very like how some places have like or every place has like a good area and a bad area.
Yeah.
The whole bad area is like OKC. Besides like maybe like the one rich area outside of town, but like I wasn't really a fan besides the food.
Okay.
Seeing as one girl there. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And Tulsa is like East Coast city, like in like the Midwest, basically. There's a lot of people, there's like hundreds and thousands of people that move there because of the program Tulsa Remote, and they pay people $10,000 to relocate there for a year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I lived there for a whole year before. That's how I got on my map.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like a tech hub, or it's like a lot of young people there, or 30s. I can't say young mid-career, like 30, 35.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice. Nice. Okay. What time does the market close? You say you was gonna do it to a close.
4 p.m.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah. So I guess like 2 more hours. Maybe like 30 minutes I'll be more attentive, but I gotta record a video for my other channel, and
Nice.
so I'll probably start doing that.
Got
And
another channel, bro? You gotta send me
yeah.
all these links. My guy's active over there.
Yeah, I see things going on.
That's great, bro. Proud of you. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
we'll touch base. I'll hit you a little later. You're on the East Coast, so that's close for me too. I'll call you when I'm finishing up what I got going on over here. And I'll catch up with you a little bit, all right? If you got
Yeah,
time.
that sounds good. We can do that.
All right. All right, King James, Raphael. I'll take it
stay
easy.
safe.
Same to you. Peace.
So this is mostly what you do?
I do this, and I have I'm helping guys with their online dating. Um,
Okay.
yeah, so I'm like launching that. I'm creating a master class, and then I'm like running that, and I have like personal clients as well.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, between these two, yeah, it's pretty much been going pretty cool.
Good, good. So look, when you were saying before about making the gains and shooting for your target and everything, like you're saying 1 for 4,
Hmm.
but that's what you kind of sitting on here the whole day doing it, right?
You don't have to. The thing is with me though, is that like, um, I look at myself as the uh I don't know, the test dummy or or whatever you want to call it, like the first person across the like Christopher Columbus, right? I think Kelly's
Near.
done a really good job of like creating this,
Uh-huh.
and I had to go through the trial and error of like testing it myself and seeing like, if I really trust it. But everything I said has helped me before, and he backtested, so I was like, all right, cool, yeah. So basically, I'm like, baby, I want to have this in a way where you don't have to babysit the trade, and or you can multitask and go about your life in like other ways. It's
All
just
right.
that, like I like being in control. So until I get my first payout, and I can afford to, like I'm just gonna watch it. But like it's designed where you don't have to like watch the market in an entire day. Like I was gonna get in here, but I decided not to, right? But remember what I was saying with the foreign. This is what's supposed to happen. This is like the perfect. Today technically was a perfect day, and I'm gonna show you why. So you remember when I said sell right here?
Right.
For this account, I'm posted at risk what do you call it? $450. So if I had gotten right here and I sold, um I was supposed to risk $450.
Mhm.
But actually, no, I gotta make that one more contract. Um so right here. So boom. $450 just about. Let's actually make a little boom, 453. It hit profit target 4. I was supposed to be done. Like literally this is supposed to be my day. And this sell signal came at 10:02. I was supposed to be done at what time is this? Uh 30 minutes because this is 10:30. So technically this is supposed to be a 30-minute day. I would have risked 450 to make $2,000. Did
Okay.
you see that or I went too fast?
I'm just having a hard time seeing the screen. So,
The
all
screen
right.
is
So you
small.
got it. So where did you get in? Where it says sell?
Yeah, where it says sell is where the
Right.
sell order is, right?
Okay.
And then how much am I supposed to sell? It's irrelevant to how much I can afford to lose. So remember what I was saying, like I could only lose 4,500?
Right.
I'm supposed to be able to take 10 trades on this account. So if I lost 450 10 times, that's saying, okay, cool. I can only
You're right.
risk $450.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can see this where it says sell, but
Yeah, I
there's
see
like a
where it
yellow line.
says sell. Where
So
where
right,
did where did you get in? At that sell line?
yeah, yeah, right below the sell line actually. Like, but basically like right at
That
the sell
red,
line I got it.
that dotted red line is where you got in?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I got in here and
Uh-huh.
then I waited, profit target one, two, three, then four. Once four was hit, you see this like green thing right here?
Where? Hold on. The green. Oh, where you got to? Okay, where the mouse is.
Yeah.
All right. So
Um, I,
you bet on it to lose.
I bet on it to go down
Okay. 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 All right.
because there's everything below this red line, we bet for it to go down.
Oh, all right. All right. That makes sense.
Yeah. And it went down. It went way below this. So
Right.
if we're being ridiculous, I would have made way more. I would have made half the amount of money I need for this account. Or like
Okay.
a 30%. So like almost 5,000.
All right. So if you bet on it to lose. Once it got down to the fourth line, you could have been done for the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. But and then if you followed it further down, all the way to the bottom, you would have been more than done for the day.
Yeah, I would have been done for the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because instead of 1 to 4, that's 1 to 8.
Okay.
Um,
And this
yeah.
this thing tells you to bet on winning or losing.
What do you mean by that?
Um, well, when you make the when you buy in, it tells you you choose if you want to bet on winning or losing, right?
Yeah, I choose to sell and I choose to buy. If I buy and it goes up, I win. If I sell and it goes down, I win.
How do
But
you
if
if you
Well,
sell?
let me jump in there for a minute. So it's if it goes to buy first, that means you're betting that it's going up, right? If you're going to if it's sell first, then you're betting that it's going down.
correct.
But don't you have to choose that in the very beginning, though, don't you?
No,
Yeah,
that's what the system chooses for you. The,
Oh,
the
oh,
system is giving you that indicator of what the market should be doing.
okay, but I'm lost on the
so the way you get in, like it says sell, the way I choose to sell is this red button.
No, no, not that part, not that part. So now, but you have to buy it in order to sell it, no?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So like let's say I got in right here, I sold all the way right here. You see this green thing? This green thing buys it to get out automatically. So to even answer your first question even better, w- because you trust the system so much, or what I'm looking to do after I get my first payout, I'm gonna be like, well, I don't have to sit at the screen because only one or two possibilities will happen, nothing else. Either it's gonna hit this stop loss, and I'm gonna lose one out of my three losing trades that I expect to lose, or it's gonna hit my target profit, and I'm gonna win one of the seven trades I expect to win. So I can set this order to sell, to get out. Either this price hits first, that price hits first. Only one or two things are gonna happen. This side hits or that side hits. Once that's done, I can literally leave and come back tomorrow and everything will be fine. Well, between one of these two orders. But the way it played out, I would have won.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can set it and forget it. Yeah.
All right, I understand that part, but I'm still foggy on the very beginning. You sit down at the computer.
Hmm.
This comes up. It's telling you to do something. What is it telling you to do? It's and where did you get in? You got in right where it says sell, or you got in before that?
I got it right where it said so.
Okay. So when you place the order, right? you set it for a low. Is that how it worked?
Yeah. Let
You
me
set it for like a stop loss.
give me 1 second.
All right.
I don't know why I heard that sound just now. Do you guys hear that pinging sound or is it just me?
No, I don't hear anything.
All right, cool. All right, so cut this off. Bar replay.
You still
All
hear the
right,
sound or it went away?
I went away.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
I switched between my laptop and my phone. Maybe it was that.
All right. So I'm gonna rewind back. Oh, I can't do it on this plan. Fuck. I have to. Yeah, sometimes you could do it, but let me show you something.
Yeah.
So you see what the screen is now?
Yeah.
This is market open. Actually, no, right here. This is actually market open. So right now it's 9:30, right?
Where is market opening?
You see where like the right side of the screen is, all the way over here?
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh,
Right
see,
hand side.
I'm looking all down the graph.
Okay, yeah. No, all this is yesterday. This doesn't exist. I just want you to
All right.
watch over here.
Okay.
So this right now is market open 9:30.
Okay.
This chart to tell us what to do doesn't activate until 9:45.
Okay.
So 9:40, so boom, 9:30 comes, da da da, sideways, 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 sideways. Oh, it's 9:45. Now what's gonna happen? It went below the line. Oh shoot, it says sell. So right where it says sell, I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna get in.
Ah, okay.
And I get in according to my risk loss. So I can only lose $450. So I'm gonna get in on the amount I need, which is 6 contracts. That if it goes to my stop loss, I can only lose 450.
Okay.
And then now I'm gonna trace out how far it needs to go to hit my take profit of the return of like 1 to 4, which is 2,000.
Okay.
So now I'm waiting, or I can leave. Oh shoot, it hit target profit 1. Okay. Oh shoot, it hit 2. Okay, 3. Oh, it hit 4. Boom, I'm done.
Okay. So when you bought it where it said sell, you were betting that it was still going to go down, continue to go down.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Okay. And then if it goes up, you lose money.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. That's the part I was messed up on because I kept
Yeah,
seeing
so
saying sell.
sell in this context means that you're buying it, but you're buying it for it to go down
Okay.
when you sell first and not buy first, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Daquan?
yeah, you said that right.
Makes sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this morning you got it at 9:45. It says sell. You placed an order betting that it was going to lose.
Betting that instead of saying lose, betting the market will go down.
Well,
You
that's
said,
what I meant.
yeah,
That's what I mean by I meant the stock itself is going to lose.
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Not that you're going to lose. I meant the stock is going to lose.
Exactly. Because it
Okay.
loses back. Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
And
that's the difference in futures versus buying an individual stock, right? Because the futures you're predicting the market's going up or down.
oh, all right. So this is futures we're doing.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't comprehend that part. Okay. All right. Now that explains it. All right. So you're betting on the future of the performance.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Now I understand. Now I got 100%. All right. Because I saw that it was going down, and then he said that he grabbed some when he bought back in when it was low and it went up, and he got out and he was winning.
Yes.
Okay, so he bet to go up when you first got in. You bet to go down.
Yes.
Okay, and you can choose that when you first place the order, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how long does it take to say place the order and it executes?
Instantaneously. As long as you have 2 ways to place an order. You can hit buy right away, and then if I hit buy again, I'm in the market. Boom. No questions.
Okay.
The other thing I could do, I like doing is let's say market opens and I think it's gonna go below the sell. I I put in a sell order so that no matter when it hits this price, I get filled.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I was gonna get back in, but it didn't like play out how I wanted to. I wanted to go a little lower before it came back up. So I think I'll just end it. I made the 120, so I'm only down like I think 180 or whatever, which is not even terrible. Like some like Kelby's right. Like people today, they lost a significant amount of money.
Yeah, right there. Absolutely.
Yeah, they lost terribly. I think we're gonna go back up to fill this in, like really volatile with a lot of like volatility. But I wanted to like come back here. Like this, I thought it was gonna come back down here. It didn't. It stopped here.
Okay.
And now we're like continuing to go up. So this I think I'm just gonna like call it. Um yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it. Uh
And you buy it right through this platform, or you have something else set up?
you see where it says trade right here?
Where's that?
The broker or the top right?
Top right. Oh, okay. That was off my screen.
Yeah. Um, the where it says trade, the
Yep.
broker is called Tradeovate.
Okay.
But what I did is I just connected Tradeovate to the screen so I could do both at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. And then boom. So and Dale asked me a good question. He said, like, how long do I think it will take for me to get paid out? At this rate, I'd say a month. If I had taken this trade, um, it I'd say less than a month. I think is a really fair chance. As long as you're like following the directions and you're, oh, that was so good. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna start pushing up. As long as you like following the directions, you're not doing whatever it is you want to do. I think it'll play out very nicely.
How do you know when you're going to get paid?
What do you mean?
Does it matter? Is it by a dollar amount? Is it by which account you have?
Yeah, so um you have to you can buy it depends on what account you buy, right? So you can buy
Okay.
the testing account to like say, all right, I'm a testing how good I am. Like right now, what I'd recommend everybody to do, there's a you can buy a prop firm account with two stages, which is really cheap, or you can get a live account, which is what I did. It's a bit more expensive, but you can get paid right away. If you get the test account where you have to pass two times, you can get that right now. The special is like $50. You can get like a $300,000 account. Like that's really cheap right now. Because of the season we're in. And you have to pass that twice. So for me, I'd say it takes me about like 2 weeks to a month to pass it once. But in the catch, in the meantime, what's good about that is you get the time to learn how to do it and get comfortable with trading. Now, with me, what I'm doing is I bought the live account. So I paid 782 minus the 30%. To get I paid 532 and this is a $150,000 account.
Okay.
The day I have to wait 5 days. So I have to have 5 winning days. But as you're seeing, it should take me 5 days of winning $1,800 consecutively. Probably was going to take 7. So the shortest amount of time is probably 7 to as long as I take to make that $15,000 of profit.
Okay. So you have to make the profit that you're going to get in order to get paid out.
Yeah, and I have at least 5 days to do so.
Okay.
I can take as long as I want, but I have at least 5 days.
Okay. Minimum is 5. Maximum is whatever it takes you.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So you can make little chips every day. It just takes longer to get paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And once you make that money, you get 90% of it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. All those make sense now.
Yeah. That's why I said in the beginning, it's like it's risking $600 to make a four-figure payout.
Right.
But now like you have to have like a plan and a strategy, which is what I was breaking down. But that's essentially what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta get myself set up before I can do this. Right now I'm coming up short. So, um, and right now I'm on disability, and I just found out that only goes to the end of to middle of January. So I gotta get something in place that's gonna continue after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just found out
I
that
got
this morning that it only goes until January.
only goes until January.
Yeah, I'm on temporary disability through my union, and I was under the impression it was for up to a year. It's only for 6 months, and 6 months is January 22nd, I think he said.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so I got to figure out something for the next 6 months because it takes a year before you can go on permanent disability.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, but I like this though.
Yeah. I like it too, cause like I want to make it like a community or like an entertaining thing, cause like if all doing it together is more fun, you know?
Sure, sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a good trade if I stayed in with Kelby. I just didn't think it would play out this nicely, but yeah, too late for me to get in. And
Yeah,
see, it's probably, huh?
no, I say he didn't think it was gonna go like this either.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna hit this line, which is crazy.
I'll go back up.
Yeah, I think it would, because like I was saying, it's happened the last few days, or maybe not that line. That line would be crazy. I'd say probably like right here. So right here, um, yeah, still like 500 to risk. I don't like that though. It's risking 500, 450 to make nine. That's like 1 to 2 from risking 450 to make like $900.
Yeah, nah.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I want 1 to 4. Yeah, it would have to go up here, which I don't think. I mean, it could happen, but not too far. 50, 450 times. Yeah, 2,000. Yeah, so they have to go up here. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
So now, if you got back in, you'd be betting that it's gonna go up.
Yeah, but the thing is that like the
No, I know.
negative
I
psychology.
I
Yeah,
don't see it
that's
happening. But like you said, but
yeah,
just the
yeah.
principle
If
behind it.
I would bet for it to go back up. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it went
Personally,
down a
though,
lot.
I don't think. Huh?
It went down a lot.
Yeah, crazy, bro. If imagine if we had gotten on right here. What? Are you kidding me, bro?
Nice.
I definitely get my house if we got in, and then serious about that. So it's 247, which means I could put more contracts. Um, I could put in six is a little bit too much, so I could put in four. I could put in 5 contracts, and then if I took all that, bro, such a good fucking day. And this
Hell
would have
yeah.
took until 11:45. So that took like an hour, two almost 2 hours. That would have been, but that's honestly not even worth it. Like that's so low of a chance. I
Yeah.
would have gotten out right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that would have been.
I liked a little bit. Like you said, hit your 4 contracts, bounce, go next.
That's all you need. Yeah. And I'm liking that because like I was trading and I'm like I feel like I'm just not getting it. I feel like I'm not doing it. But now that like I know not like the numbers is like all I gotta do is wait because it's this happened. This chopper setup happened literally every day this week. Every
Okay.
every day this week, what I wanted to happen happened. I just gotta wait. And he's right. A lot of people don't wait. Like what you just said is an actual thought I used to have or people have. Were like, well, what if I get in now? And I know it's just a question, but like people actually do it. People actually would jump in and say, oh, and then you don't know what's gonna happen next. It could go back down to where I wanted it to, or go shoot right back up. But the thing is that it's an unknown factor. So because it's unknown, you have to be what's that word? You gotta be structured or known so you can pull out like what you want. What this trader told me that I really loved, he said, think of trading as you have like you know how Christmas time comes and you have this little stamp thing to make cookies.
Yeah.
It's like that. You have to like literally find like where in the market the stamp thing could fit, and then you gotta wait to see if it like goes to that level. But you like finding your trade or finding your setup, you're just trying to stamp in to see where the market will like do what you want it to.
Okay.
And right here, it's a stamp because it's like a clean, easy trade. But right here, like it came up and went back down, and this up part is not even enough for like a move. Like it's like this is only. Let me see if it's 5 contracts here. This is only $1,200. That's not bad, but then
No.
that's not bad. That's not bad. Um, that's not bad, but I'd rather up here because it's like it indicates something to do that. Like right here is like it's my own strategy. Um, like I can't even tell how much I will lose. Well, I guess I could because I did it. So yeah, actually right here, I guess it would have been a good strategy if I caught the bottom. Because if I sold at the top, which is I would have risked 400 to make 13 to make 12. That'd have been a
Okay.
1 to 3. That'd have been a 1 to 3. So that wouldn't have been bad.
No.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been bad. But I would have waited.
No, but it's good. Like you said, you want your 1 to 4, you get your 1 to 4, bang, I'm out.
Yeah, because if you do 1 to 3, it's gonna throw off the 7 to 10%. I mean the 70 chance winning rate, right? Because now like that's my winning trade. Like it's gonna throw off the probabilities a little bit. So that number I had that said like 9,000,
Yep.
um, it wouldn't be 9,000. It'd be like less than 9,000. I don't know if you remember that part, but
Oh, but that's your strategy, right?
the one
That's
to
it.
four,
Good. Yeah, the 1 to 4 to get to the number you want to get to in a
yeah,
certain amount of time, right?
yeah, in a certain
Okay.
amount of trades, yeah. So if I
Okay.
did 1 to 3, it's gonna throw off my psychology because I'm not sticking to the plan.
I get it. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I would just be looking to like I probably double right in the beginning. Just 2 for 1. Just get my beak wet till I get the momentum of it.
2 for 1, meaning like, oh, like do a 1 to 2 first.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's genius because like, especially the keyword you said at the beginning, because you want to create a buffer.
Right.
So yeah, once that buffer's hit, then yeah, definitely let's trade like that for sure.
Get the feeling, see what it's like, how it goes. And
Yeah,
if
and
if, if you're watching it and you could see you get a little bit more, maybe. But yeah,
yeah,
like when you were watching it go down, 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 it's like, oh, all right, it's still going. We're still good.
exactly. You're picking up on this pretty fast. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna continue to channel up. So let me see what I'm at for today. Yeah. 836. It's not too crazy. How much did I make? Uh it's not showing me. But yeah, I did 2 trades, 1 trade. Yeah. Cool, cool.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Thank you for showing up. And
All right. Thanks for the invite. Appreciate it.
yeah, I'll see you guys later.
All right. Be safe.
See you, man.
Peace.